us out, and I want to make sure that I thank all the people that do that. First and foremost, our support staff that comes in on the weekend, stays late all throughout the week. Basically a 7-day-a-week job during recruiting. So I'd really like to thank our support staff. If you give them a hand, I'd appreciate it. One of the things that we truly believe is if we can get a young man on campus, we have as much as chance of getting them as anybody in the country. And we've been able to have our faculty and people from all of our academic support come over on Saturday mornings, sit down, have breakfast with the student athletes, go through and explain everything there is to do about getting their degree in that particular college. So I'd really like to thank our faculty that helped us every Saturday. Thank our compliance staff. They even fought the weather this morning to get there, and they're the ones that approve whether we can bring a young man on campus. They approve whether we can announce that they have signed with us, and they truly do a great job, and we can't thank them enough. Our compliance staff. Again, one of the parts of their visit is Saturdays is to come into the training room and basically go through a physical. It's gotten to the point now where we have to check and make sure guys are healthy, check their history. And we have our team doctors that come in every Saturday, spend a couple hours going through and doing physicals on everybody. So for our team doctors, please give them a hand. We're very excited about the class. It was a short period of time. Our assistant coaches went out and did an excellent job of building relationships, working hard. As you know, there were a number of young men that were committed to us when we first took the job. Some of them we lost. There were a number of them that we were able to hold on to, and there were some that we had to ask to go to other universities because for some reason they didn't fit in what we were doing here at the University of Louisville. Just one of those things that's very difficult to do, but what we have to make sure we do is get the guys that fit into our schemes and fit into the program that we're going to run. And we're real excited about how we ended up. You know, when you look on the offensive side of the ball, we all know that to win games, to win championships, and to contend for a national championship, we're going to need really good quarterback play. And we're really excited about the quarterbacks that we're able to get to come in. We need to light that scoreboard up. So to do that, we also have to have a bunch of good offensive linemen and some tight ends that convert third downs to touchdowns, and a good group of talented playmakers. And we feel good about the O-line and the tight ends, running back that's already on campus, and 3 really good wide receivers. So we really are excited about the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, with all the spread offenses that we see nowadays, you know, it's really important that you do a great job on the edges and build the defense from the outside in. And we thought we had a really good group of corners that we signed. A big-time safety that's really physical and can cover a lot of ground, has great range against the pass. Some guys that can rush the quarterback, and a group of linebackers that are long and physical and can come downhill. So what we're going to do now is show you these guys on video, go through each guy individually, and give you a little taste of what we got coming in. Let's go! Alright, so the first guy we got up here is Mickey Crum. Mickey's 6'4", 250 pounds, from Hamilton Township High School in Columbus, Ohio. He plays tight end. He also played defensive end. We had some arguments on the staff whether the offense wanted him, defense wanted him. Mickey wants to be a tight end, and that was one of the reasons why he chose to come here to Louisville. He also played a little bit of quarterback that you'll see here on video. but he's very, very talented. We're going to start out up here at the slot receiver position. You know, he can split out. He's got great speed. Here he comes off the ball, goes across the middle of the field, and goes up and catches the ball in one hand. And that shows a lot of athletic ability right there, being able to open his hips, jump, and snag the ball out of the air in one hand. Here he is attached to the line of scrimmage at the left tight end spot. You're going to see great get off there. He does a nice job releasing. And then at the top of his route, being able to accelerate out of it without taking any extra steps. Right there, those first 2 steps are critical in a touchdown. And again, he goes up and catches the ball in one hand and does an excellent job. Here you get to see his athletic ability. So he's lined up at the quarterback spot, running a little zone play here with the fake to the running back. You see his quick feet, change of direction, being able to come in and out of cuts. And that's at 250 pounds now, and then cut and put the ball in the end zone with the power that he possesses. That's very impressive. Very impressive.
Can you see him behind me?
This play just gives you a little taste of his athletic ability. He's at the right defensive end spot up top, rushing the passer, recognizes it's a quick game, stops, elevates, and snags the ball out of the air. You know, to be able to do that, catch the ball, and accelerate, put it in the end zone. Guy that we also believes that he's going to be the state wrestling champion in the state of Ohio.
Hello again, everybody.
The heavyweight wrestling champion, Mickey Crum. Let's give him a hand. Okay, the next young man I get to present to you is Zacchesus Cannon. He goes by Zeke Cannon. He's 6 foot, 183 pounds. He's out of Carolina Academy in Malden, South Carolina. You know, we enlist him as a cornerback because that's what he's coming into play. When I first took the job, he was listed as an athlete, and I can see why, because he can play either side of the ball and does a great job in the return game. He's real flexible. It's kind of one of those deals where we still have the scholarship available. If we were able to bring in another receiver, he would stay at corner. If the best guy out there is a corner, then Zeke could easily move to receiver for us. And here you get a little look at what he can do on both sides of the ball. We start out here now. He's at the safety position, backing up, recognizes the ball in the air. Here you can see his ability to break, open his hips, break right away, go up and elevate, catch the ball. And as a defensive player, to have ball skills like that helps us get a lot of interceptions and turnovers, which we all know wins games for us. Then his ability to run after the catch. Here you're going to see him lined up as the receiver up top, on a little jailbreak screen. Does an excellent job of coming inside, again, catching the ball in his hands, and then being an open field runner. He can really change direction and can really accelerate. You can see the acceleration right there, and then the speed that he possesses, great cutback, and he knows how to put the ball in the end zone. And again, when you get a guy that can play either side of the ball, it really helps. Here he shows his toughness. He's up at the corner up top, recognizes the play as a run. He's able to plant his left foot in the ground, which is really important that you can plant and redirect. So he plants, breaks in, then makes a really nice open field tackle, stops the guy from getting any yards after contact, which is something that's really important, is that you don't allow yards after the first hit. Now you're going to see him lined up as a quarterback. So he's lined up in the backfield, a quarterback here. Again, they're running a little quarterback run play where he's going to fake the bubble.
Now coming up in a half hour, we'll hear from the Cats and Cards and Hoosiers coaches about signing day plus UofL basketball.
Break tackles. Again, he's 183 pounds. He'll probably play somewhere between 190 and 195. And then accelerate and shows his speed as he breaks away. Zeke Cannon, give him a hand. Kolby used to be a lot faster than he is now. Age catches up to you. Good evening, everyone. All right. One thing we talk about around here is having great energy. So let's start this thing off right. I'm going to say show. You guys say time, all right?
Now I say show. You say show. Show. All right. We're going to start this thing off with a lot of energy. Here we have L.J. Scott from Marion, Ohio. This young man is already here on campus. He's doing a great job in the weight room as well as in the classroom learning this offensive scheme. This first play that we start with is actually an ESPN Top 10 Sports Center clip. Let's take a look. As you can see here, he's lined up in the shot formation behind the quarterback. Yeah. Watch this. Hold up. Rewind. Let me take it back to the front, to the start. All right. A little patient. Here we go. Open field. Yes, sir. The great thing about that is he keeps his balance, does a great job keeping his balance, running through tackles, breaking tackles in open field, and most importantly, putting 6 points on the board. Putting 6 points on the board. Next, we have a little belly action going on. This is actually one of our best plays that he's already running. He really doesn't know it, but we get a lot of production out of this play. It's a counter play to the weak side. Does a good job making the guy miss, keeping his feet in the hole, and he takes it to the house, ladies and gentlemen. He puts the ball in the end zone. Great vision to cut it back. Puts it all the way in the end zone. Yes, sir. Give him a round of applause. Here we do a great job of utilizing our backs at the fullback and running back position so that we can have our best players on the field at all times. Here he's lined up as a fullback, 5 yards deep.